From the moment I saw you, I knew it would be you. The more I got to know you, the more I realized I didn't deserve you. I know you hate when I say this, but I couldn't believe someone so incredible would want to put up with me for a lifetime. You're so kind and generous, and you show everyone the kind of love and care I could only dream of showing. Today, however, I realize that I do deserve you. Not only that, I realize every woman deserves a man like you. Every woman deserves a man who will love her through the storms, support her at her best, help her maneuver her way through life, and toss in dad jokes when she needs to smile. You're the light of my life, and I don't know how I survived 20 years without knowing you. You've taught me so much in the amazing years we've spent together so far. Not only have I learned the importance of patience and the joy of adventure, but I've also learned to do my own taxes and change my car battery too. The most important thing you've given me, though, is the strength of my faith in God. Built on a strong foundation of trust in God and His everlasting love, I know our marriage will stand strong when the rain falls, when the floods come, and when the winds blow. I vow to love you unconditionally. I vow to build you up, and I vow to always take your side. From falling down the stairs a month before our wedding to serving you medium rare chicken for dinner, I promise you will never live another average day in your life. I truly believe our love can move mountains, and I can't wait to see what our love brings to this world. I vow to be yours forever.
Dear Allie, it's finally here. The day we've been planning for and dreaming about is finally here. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. You're such a beautiful, amazing, talented young woman, and I'm so excited about all of the adventures we have had and the ones to come. And I couldn't think of anyone I'd rather be on them with than my best friend and the love of my life. After today, we will be married. I've pinched myself a couple times already just to make sure this isn't a dream. And I can't wait to see you today. I love you. Yours truly.
I, Gabe, vow, according to the Word of God, to join myself to you. I will be a husband to you. And from this moment on, we will be one. And Allie, would you say this to Gabe? I, Allie, vow, according to the Word of God, to join myself to you. To be a wife for you. From this moment on, we will be one. I pronounce you husband and wife. Gabe, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, I pronounce to you and present to you Mr. and Mrs. Thurman.
Allie and Gabe get married. Give it up for them. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kathleen. I'm the maid of honor. You might know me from the wedding shower where I was the game show host. That was a big hit. So I definitely thought that the most stressful part about this wedding was going to be when writing this speech. But the most stressful part was when 3 weeks ago I tried on this dress and it wouldn't zip. But then I had Benadryl and sleep for dinner for like 2 weeks and it was all good. But I sat down to write this speech, and I was like, wow, I can't believe Allie is getting married in less than an hour. I'm kidding, I wrote it a week ago. But I think that in the beginning of these speeches, I'm supposed to tell some sort of anecdote about our friendship, but Allie and I have known each other since we were 6, and we went through high school and college together, and I feel like all the good stories aren't really appropriate for this occasion, so we're going to skip that part. But for those of you that don't know about how Allie and Gabe met, they met while working at Home Depot. But it was actually a while before they started taking an interest in each other. And when they started dating, they weren't even working at Home Depot anymore. But by a strange twist of fate, they ran into each other on Facebook. But when they started dating, I remember Allie coming to me and telling me about this guy she was into, and she kept talking about how nice he was and how funny and sweet he was, and he didn't get scared when she drove over 75 on the Watterson Expressway. And I was like, okay, whatever, great, he's just polite. But then she told me that he brought her insanely complicated Starbucks order to her at work without her asking, and I was like, oh, okay, we gotta keep him around. But aside from all that, when Allie was telling me about Gabe, it was the first time I had seen her happy in a really long time, and it was very evident from the start that they had something really special. I'm going to try not to cry. For the last 18 years, Allie has been my person, and I couldn't be happy to share her with Gabe because he's amazing and great for her. And I don't know anything about marriage, but I do know a lot about love, and I've been really lucky to have a lot of it in this lifetime. And it's really clear that Allie and Gabe love each other more than anything. So raise your L8s. Do a fantastic couple. I hope you have a long life filled with happiness, adventure, and wonderful memories, and I hope that every new day you spend together is the new best day of your lives. To Mr. and Mrs. Thurman. I didn't open this. Okay.
I'm honored that he chose me as his best man. I had to fight him if he didn't. But... Dear Gabe, words can't describe how glad I am that you're getting married. This is a major life event. We're all here gathered to celebrate. And I'll be celebrating more than most, maybe even more than Allie. I mean, after all, I am your brother. I want the best for you. But it's pretty awesome for me. I no longer have to see if you've stockpiled my socks. I don't have to see if you're wearing my underwear. I no longer have to hide food in the house, and my bed has been in one piece for about a year, which shattered any record we ever had. And, Allie, good luck dealing with all of Gabe's quirks, but you all are getting married for a reason, and that's because you all love everything about each other. But Allie, I couldn't thank you enough for making Gabe the happiest man in the world today. Allie, we're honored to have you a part of our family, and I couldn't have a better sister-in-law, and can't wait for all the laughs and memories we'll share over the years. Now, Gabe, watching you grow into the man you are has always had an impact on me, and probably more than you know. Whether you're beating me relentlessly in basketball for years, making me try harder until one day I could finally beat you, or even giving away your first car to me, only for me to return the favor by performing stunts right out of Fast and Furious in it. But you've always been the best big brother a kid could ever have, but now I have to let you go, and as you transition into one of the best parts of your life, and even if it took you having gray before you moved out of the house, I'll never forget our times going sledding at midnight, first chance we had enough snow, playing Xbox until the early morning, or just having someone who was ready for whatever it was we could get into. And having a brother who is 7 years older definitely has its ups and downs, gave me the ability to learn from your rights and wrongs. And learning from your mistakes has always been a little bit harder, though, because I can't really think of many that you've had. But I did learn to never grow an afro. So as we all go forward from today, I just want to thank you again for being the best brother someone could ever ask for.